5 sisters made history last week, and if we study their story carefully, we'll uncover a profound insight into a puzzling episode in this week's Torah portion. 2 tribes, Reuven and Gad, approached Moshe Rabbeinu with a bold request to settle on the eastern side of the Jordan River, outside the borders of Eretz Yisrael. Their motive was they saw that the land was ideal for their cattle. Moshe was initially outraged. How could they possibly choose to remain in the diaspora while the rest of the nation was preparing to enter the Promised Land? Eventually, after they promised to assist in the conquest of the land, Moshe agreed to their request. But then comes something very, very bizarre. When Moshe communicates the arrangement to Yoshua and Elazar the high priest, he includes half of the tribe of Menashe, even though Menashe had not made any such request. So why did Moshe, who was so disturbed by their original proposal, voluntarily add a third group? The answer to this question reveals Moshe's depth as a leader and his profound care for his people. You see, living in the diaspora, away from the core of Jewish life, can easily be spiritually isolating. What begins as a practical decision can evolve into an emotional distance. Over time, we forget where our heart truly belongs. We lose that deep yearning for the promised land, for the Holy Land. Today, we call that phenomenon FOMO, fear of missing out. But sometimes the fear fades and comfort sets in. That was Moshe's concern. He worried that the tribe of Reuven and Gad, once settled outside the land of Israel, would lose their connection to the land of Israel. If it wasn't this generation, it would be next generation. So what was the solution to this problem? Moshe comes up with this idea. He inserted half of the tribe of Menashe, a tribe known for its unwavering love for the land of Israel. And this would ensure that all the Jews living in the diaspora would maintain their love, their connection, and their deep desire for the Holy Land. Where do we know that the tribe of Menashe was so in love with the land of Israel? Well, last week we read the story of the daughters of Tzalafchad. We read about the 5 remarkable sisters, the daughters of Tzalafchad, who descended from the tribe of Menashe. When they feared that they would be denied their inheritance in the land of Israel, they didn't shrug it off and say, that's just the system. You can't beat the system. Instead, driven by their passionate love for the land, they took their case directly to Moses. And they won the case. Why does the Torah emphasize that they came from the tribe of Menashe? Why is this important? Seemingly it's an irrelevant fact. This story was all about their dedication to the land, their request to maintain their father's property in the land of Israel. What does this have to do with Menashe? And the answer is that the Torah is teaching us that their love for the Holy Land wasn't just personal, it was tribal. The people of Menashe were lovers of the land. Moshe's strategy becomes crystal clear. He wanted the heart of Menashe, the tribe whose yearning for the land was so strong that even their daughters went to battle for it, to serve as spiritual anchors on the eastern side of the Jordan River. Their influence would preserve the flame of connection within the tribes of Reuven and Gad. From this we learn not only about the daughters of Tzalafchad and how righteous they were, and about the tribe of Menashe in general, and how passionately in love they were with the land of Israel. We also learn about leadership itself. A true leader doesn't only think about the present, he plans for the future, anticipating challenges and building in the safeguards to protect his people spiritually. This Shabbos is Shabbos Rosh Chodesh Menachem Av. Menachem Av is the month of comforting our Father and the month where our Father comforts us. It's a time where collectively as a Jewish nation, we think about the destruction of the temple. We mourn the destruction of the temple. But most importantly, we yearn, we desire, and we act on getting the third holy temple rebuilt. It's a time when we ask ourselves, have we grown too comfortable in the exile, in the diaspora? Has assimilation dulled our longing for the Holy Land? Now is the time to reignite our connection, to remember that the land was promised by God to us, the Jewish people, and that Moshiach is coming very, very soon, when we will have our third holy temple. Through acts of Ahavas Yisrael, Avas Chinam, love for no reason, other than the fact that they are my fellow Jew. That's how we will hasten the rebuilding of the Beis HaMikdash. I wish you a good Shabbos and a good Chodesh. May we merit that this month be converted and transformed from a month of sadness, from a month of mourning over destruction, to a month of joy and happiness and celebration, as we will once again merit to see the building of the third Beis HaMikdash without delay.